Hey everybody, Dockside Gamer here and welcome back to the channel. Now if you were following my last episode, you know that I'm currently stuck on Pontiff Sulyvahn. He is really a huge brick wall. But without further ado, let's get to it. Now something that I have realized in this run, I've realized it before but I'm really coming to see it now. The more attempts that I do take on bosses, the more arrows I use, the more time I have to go and grind for more arrows later on. I think at this point, I'm using standard arrows and not my heavy arrows because I only have 22 of those left. And I just am refusing to go and grind for more souls because it just takes a lot of time. Especially where I grind right before the Abyss Watchers, if you guys remember. And it takes too much time for me to grind up enough souls to actually get enough for a decent amount of arrows where I won't have to worry about it anymore. But I'm rambling. It's not really the point of this video. This boss is really giving me a lot of trouble. I think right now the death counter is at 15 from last episode. And honestly, I don't see it getting any better this episode just because he hits me extremely hard. I can't seem to get his timing down. I'm back to using standard arrows, which I'm doing less damage now. It's just not working. But I'm going to keep trying. I won't talk too much like I did last episode, unless you guys want me to commentate over the whole thing. Please let me know. But other than that, I will just let the fight play out, and you guys can just watch along. I will chime in every once in a while with some talking about what I'm doing at that moment, or if I'm thinking about other strategies or anything like that. Alright, enjoy guys. Another death, another attempt. I find that I'm getting a little bit better with his timing. It's just to actually be able to predict his attacks. The clone that he summons really helps with that. I find I'm getting a little bit better at dodging, like trying to time all my rolls and not using up all my stamina when I start panicking. If you guys are playing these games, you'll know that when you're in the middle of a big fight or in a big group of enemies, you'll start to panic, which means you'll start mashing that roll button, and that, honestly, it never helps. I do it a lot, and I still find myself doing it. I try not to because, I try to conserve as much stamina as I can, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. I don't know what I can do to help that, but it's just, you gotta get in that mindset that mashing the dodge button isn't always the right thing to do. Anyways, another death, another attempt, and it's starting to really get down on me. Using standard arrows instead of my heavy arrows is really not helping. I probably should have went and grinded for souls, But again, I'm stubborn. I really, really don't want to do that. But I'll just leave it at that. You guys can continue watching these fights, and hopefully you enjoy. And with that, finally, the Pontiff goes down. I cannot tell you how happy I was when this boss actually went down. Finally, after 18 attempts. I don't know how many attempts the Deacons took because they were my previous brick wall for this run. It took me a long time to actually beat them. If anyone has watched those episodes recently and maybe counted, or if they want to go back and count and let me know in the comments, please do. I'd love to know. But other than that, guys, I don't really have a whole lot more for this episode. I'm going to be looking to the future here, and I'm going to probably be going after Yorm the Giant next, just so I can finish up that quest line. I'm going to have Sigurd helping me out, so I'm going to be getting him out of his cell. If you haven't played this game before, he's in a cell right before the giant that you have to get him out of first. So I'm going to be going to do that. Then it'll probably be back here to go towards Aldrich the Faithful to take him out. And then it'll take me to Dancer, and then I do Lothric Castle. I don't know when I'm going to try the DLC yet. At this point in time, I just want to try and get the base game done as much as possible up until I need to do DLC to kind of give me a break from the main game. Because that will happen. I can see me being stuck on numerous bosses going forward that I'm going to need a little break from, and then I can just go and try working through the DLC. But that's looking really far into the future. I'm not even at that point yet. But that's all I got for today, guys. Again, thank you very much for watching. If you made this far, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. If you guys have any advice, or if you guys want me to try like something else, if you guys like how this run's going, if you guys like the length of these videos, I can try to make them this length. If you guys have any other advice regards to Dark Souls, Night Rain, any other games that I've been playing, please drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Really, really appreciate it. Really helps me out here. Lets me know I'm doing something right here. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.